The Book of Revelation, the final book of the New Testament, is a rich and complex text filled with symbolism and prophecy. It offers a vision of the ultimate triumph of good over evil and the establishment of God's eternal kingdom. One of the central themes of Revelation is the destruction of evil, depicted through vivid and often terrifying imagery. Revelation was written by John, traditionally believed to be John the Apostle, while he was exiled on the island of Patmos. The book addresses the persecution faced by early Christians and offers hope through the promise of divine justice. The narrative is structured around a series of visions that John experiences, each revealing different aspects of the cosmic battle between good and evil. The imagery of Revelation is both striking and intricate. The vision begins with messages to the 7 churches in Asia Minor, addressing their spiritual state and urging repentance. Following these letters, John is taken up into heaven, where he witnesses the throne of God, surrounded by heavenly beings. It is here that the Lamb, identified as Jesus Christ, takes a scroll sealed with 7 seals, each of which, when broken, unleashes events that bring about the end of the world. The breaking of the seals leads to the release of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, symbolizing conquest, war, famine, and death. These figures represent the initial phases of the world's tribulation, marking the beginning of the end times. The subsequent judgments, including the blowing of the 7 trumpets and the pouring out of the 7 bowls of God's wrath, depict a series of catastrophic events that further devastate the earth and its inhabitants. One of the most significant aspects of Revelation is the portrayal of evil forces. The dragon, identified as Satan, and his beasts are central antagonists. The first beast, rising from the sea, symbolizes a powerful and blasphemous empire, while the second beast, coming from the earth, represents false prophets and deceptive religious authorities. These beasts work to deceive humanity and lead them away from God, culminating in widespread apostasy and persecution of the faithful. The turning point in the battle between good and evil comes with the appearance of the Lamb and the heavenly armies. In Revelation 19, Christ, depicted as a rider on a white horse, leads the armies of heaven to defeat the beast and the false prophet. They are cast into the lake of fire, symbolizing their ultimate and eternal destruction. Following this, Satan is bound for 1,000 years, during which Christ reigns with his saints in a period of peace known as the millennium. The final confrontation occurs after the millennium when Satan is released for a short time. He gathers nations for a final assault on God's people, but fire from heaven consumes them. Satan is then thrown into the lake of fire, where he joins the beast and the false prophet, marking the definitive end of evil. Revelation concludes with a vision of a new heaven and a new earth, where God dwells with humanity. The New Jerusalem descends from heaven, a city of unparalleled beauty and purity, symbolizing the eternal presence of God with his people. In this renewed creation, there is no more death, mourning, crying, or pain, for the former things have passed away. The book of Revelation offers a powerful message of hope and assurance to believers, affirming that despite the presence of evil and suffering in the world, God's victory is certain. The ultimate destruction of evil and the establishment of God's kingdom serve as a reminder of his justice and faithfulness. For more insights and detailed explanations, you can watch related videos in the associated playlist or the recommended video in the description of the video you just watched.